This looks fucky. Every D&D sense I've had in my brain is screaming right now. I mean, to be fair, you could just not be an asshole like I am and just move the things a little farther away. But considering I plan to basically use the rooms for efficiency more so than to fuck around and customize it, like I said, I actually honestly wish I enjoyed that because it would add so much to the game. But I have some weird hang up where I feel like I guess I just can't relax. It would be like the best way to describe it. Like I feel like I'm wasting time doing that. Like even though it might be fun to do and make it all look the same, like I feel like I'm wasting time. But I will stop and pet every fucking cat this game has. So I mean, I'm a hypocrite too. But I'm aware of it at least. That's all I got, dude. Like I don't know what you want me to say. I'm just being honest, right? I'm just being honest.
Finally. Minister Spavin talks more than he listens. Ranted on and on about rogue dragons. Wouldn't listen to a word about goblins. Speaking of which...
Listen, Professor. So much happened while you were away. Nearly Headless Nick asked me to get some rotten roast beef from the kitchens.
Rotten roast beef?
I mean, I agree with that, Kenny, for sure.
I thought it was odd too. But then, we took the roast beef to Sir Podmore of the Headless Hunt, and...
You met the Headless Hunt? That must have been interesting.
Yeah, you didn't get to that question?
And then I had to find Richard Jackdaw's head in
we
the
were
pumpkins
taking food
so
to
that
bribe
he'd tell
some
me
dead
about
people,
how he died.
and of course it had to be rotten food.
Who on earth is Richard Jackdaw?
He was a student here long ago. Anyway, he told me about a secret cavern. I went there, and right next to Jackdaw's skeleton,
wait a goddamn minute.
I found the missing pages.
You found the pages?
I did. And because Jackdaw had followed the map they
main
contained,
character,
when
slow
I found
the fuck
pages,
down.
I found
Something's
the
off.
location on the map. Believe it or not, it's a room below Hogwarts.
Why am I not surprised? Shall we?
I was hoping you'd say that. Oh, and we'll need to bring the book. The room is called the Map Chamber, by the way. And the portrait of Percival
Am I ahead of you in the story
there.
already?
Professor Rackham. I look forward to meeting him. How did this Jackdaw get the pages from the book?
Evidently, Peeves stole them, and Jackdaw stole them from him.
Wait! I didn't learn Wingardium Leviosa, I forgot.
Oh, Peeves.
Maybe it was just something you had to agree or disagree to, I don't know.
It was beneath us all this time.
I assumed it was worth XP and a quest, so I said yes to it, even though it sounded kind of stupid. I've also accepted a bunch of little extra side things to get in trouble, because I thought there'd be more XP or something, and instead teachers just yell at me.
This looks promising.
This looks fucky. Every D&D sense I've had in my brain is screaming right now. Everything I've ever learned as a dungeon master is telling me that we're in trouble. Are there actually? Does that mean I gotta play through the game 4 times?
A map.
I'm almost
There's
not mad,
Hogsmeade.
because the game's pretty fun, but
And over here,
that's gonna be a lot.
the Forbidden Forest. And, of course, Hogwarts. It's magnificent.
Yeah, right, dude?
If only you were here to see this.
You did mention that. That's pretty fucking cool.
Hello, Professor Rackham.
Concealment
We've
is
placed
always
the book
OP.
on the pedestal, as you asked. And this is my mentor, Professor Fig.
How do you do, Professor Fig? And you, my young friend, see now why you needed to return with the book?
I do. I also see why you refer to this room as the map chamber.
That you have come this far tells me that you possess extraordinary
Yeah, pretty
magical
much.
ability, the potential and power of which will unlock should you
depends on your
prove yourself
players.
worthy. The location of each of 4 trials will, in time, appear on the map. Trials that will test you and give you access to invaluable knowledge. Trials that you must complete on your own. Do you recall the pensive memory you viewed in my vault in Gringotts?
You and your friend Charles spoke of the port key, and of trials you'd created for one who could see traces of ancient magic.
Precisely.
This is a pretty
Charles
fucking
is another
sentient
of the
painting.
keepers,
How
a designation
sentient
we
are these
gave
paintings, by the
ourselves
way?
centuries ago, in light of the knowledge
Does this
that we
painting
have
know
been
everything
bound to
this
keep
guy ever
hidden,
knew when he was alive?
until perhaps now.
So, the passage from your ruins to Gringotts, everything in the vault.
What's the difference between
restricted
being a
section,
painting and a
finding
ghost?
This room, none of
Can
these
you be a
was a
painting
trial.
and a
They
ghost?
were an important part of
I
the
now
journey,
have so many questions.
but they were not trials themselves. The fact that you have come this far, however,
Somebody get
bodes
J.K. Rowling
well.
on Twitter.
The trials
I
were
got
designed
questions.
to ensure that the power and knowledge we have kept secret for so long does not fall into the wrong hands. They will test your abilities, both innate and learned. But of equal importance, everything you witness as you complete the trials will inform what you choose to do with all that we share. You will need patience. The trials have much to teach you. It will take time.
I'm afraid we don't have the luxury of time.
They basically become
We
the
have
painting.
waited
Okay, so
this
it does
long,
have
Professor
basically all their
Fig.
knowledge then, yeah?
Surely a few more.
Respectfully, sir, while I do not know the secret you keep, I do know that our young friend here has seen traces.
Fair.
Traces of a powerful, dark magic being wielded by goblin kind. And we encountered
before
an
they die,
uncommonly
is the
powerful
painting
goblin
just like
wielding such
a portrait?
magic as
Like
we
actually
prepare
just like
to
a-
leave your vault at
a fancy
Gringotts.
smiling
We may
portrait?
already be too late.
And then again,
This is grave news indeed.
what's the prerequisites to become
Young
a
friend,
ghost?
do you trust
Because
Professor
Jack,
Fig?
Rock,
I do.
Whatever.
Then,
Jack,
in the
Jack-
light of your considerable
asshole
skill
that
and
we
all
just
you
talked
have
to,
already accomplished, we
whose
shall
name
begin.
I can't think of already.
You will find the location
That
of the
lost his
first
head in
trial
the fucking
marked
vault.
on the map below
He
you.
died and became a ghost.
Whilst
What
Professor
if they drew a
Fig may
painting of him?
assist
Would
you
he
in
be a ghost in a
locating the
painting?
trials, they may
Jack
be
Duff,
completed
yeah, that
only
guy.
by one with
Jack
our
something.
ability.
Jackhole, basically.
Shall we have a look? I know that tower. It's not far.
So then why would you
You
ever
may
want to be a
have seen it
painting over a
yourself.
ghost? If you can be a ghost and also remember things. I'm just gonna say yes because I wasn't
It
paying attention. I was
looks
talking
familiar.
shit.
Perhaps your young friend is more well-traveled than you might think.
As your mentor, the least I can do is go ahead to make sure it is safe. Join me as soon as you can.
You said that you know that tower. What can you tell me about it?
Not much, I'm afraid. I've passed it dozens of times. It's north of Hogwarts.
It's more important to the lore.
My
Okay.
recollection is that it seems abandoned. Clearly, however, the tower conceals more than meets the eye.
I'll find you at the tower as soon as I can.
Until then, be careful, and do not tell anyone where you're going.
I'm going to go learn Wingardium Leviosa. Acquire and use a mandrake. Well, that's gonna be a problem.
Does it get any more
It's fucking hot in
Freezing
here.
spell. It is an efficient way to cool
It
down
is.
a heated situation.
It was
But
30,
first,
it was like
I will
20,
need you
30
to
degrees
complete
yesterday.
a
It
few
is
tasks.
50 something out
Once
there.
you've done that,
No wonder it
come
feels so
see me.
fucking hot today.
Hello there. In the market for potions, are we?
I delivered the potions to Fatima Lawang.
Very good. And did she cause you any trouble?
Delivering those potions was a bit more work than I'd expected. I'd like an additional fee.
I suppose that's business for you. Very well, I shall increase your pay, but I'm not at all pleased about it.
Best of luck with your potions, Mr. Pippin.
Do take care.
Easy, Rob.
What can I do for you today?
Did I even get paid? It says I can... Did my gold not update?
I hope to see you
I
again.
did not, because the quest didn't
Farewell
actually
for now.
finish yet. Okay, so now I gotta hit somebody with a
What can I
Thunderbird
do
potion,
for you today?
and that should cover that quest.
A wise
Is
decision.
it just one enemy
Thank
or is it
you.
multiple enemies? 20,000 gold.
Let me know if there's anything else I can do to help.
How do I turn to Wizard Crime? Oh, wait,
The
cat.
island itself may be a prison, but the Dementors make you a prisoner of your mind as well.
I have a 7 potting table budget now? What the fuck did that happen? I just remove these objects. Find out what it is. Wait, upgrade it? Everything's there too. Do you mean by it's like that? I'm stupid. I'm stupid. I guess we'll build like that round, like round there, and put a second on that. Alright, first off, it's definitely gonna be more than I need. But I also like the fun table. Literally breaking bad in this mission. Just running an actual... I have to start your stuff. I like your shit! You know, I do. I don't do work. I hate them. Alright, Grove. Alright. I can do fucking smack that one of these out for now. Half a foot near the anyway. So let me ship work. Okay, let's other things. First thing I need to pick up. I need a matrix for the quests. I don't know what I need. I think... okay. But yeah, story is, I don't know, the story is weird. I don't have a huge opinion on the story itself, per se. Like, the main story, like the main background plot. But Hogwarts feels Hogwartsy. Doing classes feels about right. Fair opportunities to get in trouble. The rest of it feels right. As for like, I don't know. Maybe I'm too nitpicky. The story, I don't want to say it's amazing. Doesn't sound terrible. I'm not, you know, we'll see as it goes on how it feels, but it's a Harry Potter, so I'd say it's at least accurate to that. Harry Potter-ish. Okay.
Brilliant.
did you get on with those tasks?
Madam Kagawa, I completed the list of tasks you assigned.
Wonderful. I trust you became more familiar with your broom through the process?
Yes, Professor.
That's good to hear. Keep it up, and perhaps one day you'll have a spot on the Quidditch team. If Black ever permits Quidditch again. Well, with those tasks out of the way, let us get started. Glacius.
Lol.
Pay attention to your wand
I got to
work.
pick a scar. I don't know what happened. I just picked one. Alright, I finally have a second yellow spell.
Well done. I'd recommend that you practice your new spell here in my office before taking it out into the world. There you go. Catching them quickly.